Hey everybody, John Miller, Northwest Philly Handyman. If you're watching this video, I'm going to skip over to the next part momentarily. But I was originally going to film this with a bunch of B-roll and whatnot, a little extra footage while I'm working. I'm not a videographer or cinematographer and my hands are busy while I'm working, so I didn't get any of that footage. So I figured I'll just change this into a before and after, just show you kind of what we did with this house. So this is a customer who's moving into Mount Airy. So this was painting a couple of bedrooms and doing some prep for their move-in. So I'll go over to the other part of the video, then I'll show you the after. Okay, so we have taped up protected the floor. My handyman has gone around and done some repairs here, all the dings and dents in the wall, and next it's sanding some trim and getting that stuff cleaned up. So as you can see here, I went through and taped. We'll throw a drop cloth over here to protect the floor in the middle. Took down ceiling light, and right now, I don't know if you can see this, but I've got a bright light on it. And there's lots of paint drips on here, so I'm just going through with one of these tools. The walls, and we're going to scrape those paint drips out. And Lee has already gone around the room and filled up a lot of the little dings, but this will help clean it up even more. Hey everybody, John Miller, Northwest Philly Handyman. Today we're doing a paint job in a couple of bedrooms here in Mount Airy. Folks are moving in soon, so we're repainting a couple of these rooms, doing a couple other minor things too, like fixing the dryer duct vent and a few other things, did some fence repairs. So these are the rooms, and we're going to start just by protecting these floors. And we'll pull down ceiling fans, set up some lights so we can see what we're doing, go through walls and patch up any little nail holes and things like that, and pull out that one came right out, little hardware pieces. And since this room is a dark blue, we're going to actually end up priming this one before we paint. But we are doing ceilings, walls, doors, closets, all that. So, gonna look good. Okay, so theme number one, painted bedrooms. That included, in this room, had to put primer on the first coat because it was a potentially drastic color change. So we just did that preemptively. But we painted all the trim, painted doors, painted the louvered closet doors. Took down the ceiling light, fans, disposed of those because they're going to put new ones in. And the closets, we painted the closet interiors, shelving, and put in some new heavy-duty bars. The ones that were in here were thin and they were starting to sag. So I'll show you the other room as well. There we go. And same thing here, trim, doors, baseboards, all that, and closet interiors. And here in the hallway bathroom, we've got these custom shelves built in here on the countertop, and they actually didn't open all the way because the cabinet doors were getting caught here, so took those off and trimmed them down so now they move nice and easily. And in the kitchen, I see this a lot actually, but these are IKEA, or what appears to be IKEA, floating shelves, and these are all sagging down. So took those shelves off, reset the hardware, and adjusted them so they're sturdy and level. And the coat closet was pink. This one was an add-on, and they asked if we could just paint it from the old color to the new. And we had all our stuff here, so easy enough to add that on. And while we're here at the front door, I don't know if I have a picture of this or not, but they had put on a new lock set, and the old paint here, the new lock set didn't cover the old blue paint that was underneath there, so took all that stuff off and just did some touch-up paint with some leftover paint that they had. And here in the laundry area, they actually just had a big hole over here where the dryer duct was going out. They did not have a cover on there, and in fact what happened was the interior and exterior holes weren't lined up, so I had to cut a new hole in there, patch up where the old hole was, so they can have their dryer vented properly to the outside, and I'll show you outside where we put the vent cap on. And here is a new vent cap, and we sealed this with some urethane sealant, louvered vent, so critters can't get in. And I think that is just about everything on this project. We did replace a few fence pickets in the backyard while we were out here too. And hope you enjoyed it. That's the before and after, the move-in checklist before in Mount Airy. Again, John Miller, Northwest Philly Handyman. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you soon. Take care.